Hello everybody, welcome to the March card class, and I just got back from on stage, so if I'm a little bit fuzzy, please forgive me. But today we're doing some really fun projects from the Storybook Moment Suite. It takes up 8 whole pages in the catalog, the mini catalog, and it's been a real popular suite this spring, or coming into spring, because we're featuring spring projects, and everything is back in stock right now. The dies were gone for a while, the paper was gone for a while, but everything is back. And this is what we call a mega suite. So there's 2 stamp sets, 2 sets of dies, some embellishments, and then 2 different sets of paper. And then I wanted to note on this paper here, the Storybook Moments paper, there's 2 sheets of these cute little die cuts, and so we're going to be using some of those in class. And there's also some images that you can cut out with the dies, so lots of different ways to use those items. All right, so let's get started. Oh, just want to mention, of course, I just posted the PDFs up in this group. If you're watching on YouTube, then you have to contact me to get into my private group for customers and team members. And if you are on Facebook and finding this video after 30 days and it's been deleted by Facebook, hop onto my blog, and you know that little symbol for YouTube, the little, and you know what it is, the little play button, you can link to my YouTube channel, because these will be posted there as well. So let's get started. So first we're going to do our favorite layout card, and I couldn't stop it with this layout. It was just so cool with the 3 different little frames that are included in the Storybook Friends dies. So there's an inside piece and an outside piece that cut out when you cut out the dies, and I kind of mixed and matched them to get the maximum benefit. And I used the colors I thought really went nicely together, and with the Timeless Plaid paper, which is so pretty. So I did the Pebbled Path paper, which is retiring soon. So if Pebbled Path is a color you want to get, I would grab it soon, because it will be retiring. And then Basic Beige. I am in love with Basic Beige. I like it better than the Very Vanilla, and it's just such a nice color for a lot of things. So our card base is actually going to be Basic Beige as well. So lots of different variations with the frames, with the die cuts, and the stamps. So there's a few of them there, and we'll just pick one here and get started. So this is our favorite layout card, and this layout is so simple, but I want to give you a few little tips that I enjoy when I'm doing multiple layers like this. I don't like huge numbers of layers. I like to kind of simplify things, but this one looks so good when it has that extra layer. And when I'm doing 3 layers like this, I like to have them not all the same measurements on the layers. So I can throw this one up here real quick so you can see my measurements. But the one mat is 4 by 5 1/4, which is the typical measurement. But instead of going another 1/4 inch, I went a little bit rogue and went 3 7/8 to 5 1/8 for the DSP, and that makes for a really thin 1/16 inch on each side. But it's so nice to have that extra little layer there. It really gives it a pop. So adhesive, here we go. I just opened a new glue here. I think I took a brand new glue to Onstage, and I think I left it there. It's like, oh rats, that was a brand new bottle, because we had some make and takes, so we had to bring projects or a few little supplies with us, our favorite adhesives and our block and our scissors and stuff. So I'm just going to put my 3 layers on the card there, and we'll get ready to do the fun stuff here. Okay, another tip here. I've been using these just lids to Chinese takeout containers for storing little pieces when I'm working on projects. So I have all the die cuts for the class here. I have all the little figures here, and my scrap pieces that I need there. So I can stack them up and get ready to use them. I cut out all of these and only messed up one. I ripped one, so I'm going to use it for my sample today. I don't want to give anybody at class the ripped one, but do be careful when you're taking these out of the dies because they're are a little bit fragile, and so you have to take care. And I only ripped one out of all of those, so that's not too bad. So let's see. I am kind of making kind of this one, I guess, sort of like that one. So I want to put my frame down first, and I will repair my little rip there. So add a little glue to that, and then add my little inside piece. Now if you were stamping the inside piece like I did here, because I'm doing the opposite colors, if you're stamping it, make sure you stamp it before you assemble it, because that will be easier that way. And then I need a little bit of extra glue where my little rip is, so I can repair that. And glue's not sticking very well this morning. Okay, there we go. And then I'm just going to glue this piece in because I'm not going to do any stamping. But if you do have the Storybook Friends stamp set, there's a lot of sentiments, and there's a lot of little figures for the animals, and there's a couple of little background stamps, like this little one with the carrots and the ground. So I stamped that in the Pebbled Path and colored it with my blends markers. I think this one I used one of the backgrounds. I used the one with the walls, kind of the wall and the greenery, which I forgot to color. But anyways, and then this one I didn't use anything because I had the Pebbled Path background, and I just added my greeting like that and had the bunny hold it. Okay, so let's see, what do we do for this one? Grab one of our little critters here from our bin. Okay, let's see, I think I'll grab this one, and maybe I'll make this one. Let's see, where did I put all my stamps here? Oh, here we go. Welcome little one. I thought that would be a cute one for a baby card, because the little, I don't know if that's a badger or whoever she is crocheting or she's knitting a little blanket there for a little one. So I'll grab one of my basic beige scraps, and oh, I think my camera is getting a little crooked, isn't it? Sorry about that. I had a little adjustment this morning. So welcome little one. We'll make a little snip there too. And I could trim that up a little bit more if I wanted to too. In fact, I think I will, because it's a little bit too big, I think, for that space. So trim it up. And then I can put that just down below. I'm doing everything crooked this morning, aren't I? I could even cover over that little ripped spot if I wanted to. In fact, maybe I'll do that. That's a cool idea. You can always cover something up if you make a little mistake. And I can see I don't have a lot of dimensionals here, so I'm just going to use the outside pieces. After being away for a while, it's hard to get back into things. I had like a ton of laundry to do this morning. Okay, that looks good, and I love how I did the pearls on this one. I did one big one in the middle and then two little ones on the sides, and so let's just do that again because that was cool. There's actually 3 sizes of pearls here, so you could even, oh, I forgot to even put my badger on. I guess I should actually glue her down. Should I use dimensionals again? Sure. You can even rip these if you are very impatient. Okay, put our little badger, our knitting badger, down there and add our pearls. I'm going to try the extra large one here and see if that looks just as nice as the smaller ones. You could even do a row of 5 if you wanted to do all the sizes, so the biggest in the middle. I kind of like having 3 though, so that looks good. Oh, maybe I'll try the 5 just because I mentioned it and see what it looks like. Try something different. Oh, that's kind of cool. So you can see all 3 sizes of those. And they are called, what are they called? Antique Pearls. And they're really pretty. Okay, so our favorite layout card is done. This one I added a little bit of the ribbon. That's part of the suite. If you get the whole suite at once, that ribbon comes with it. And there's a fun thing you can do with the ribbon that I'll show you in a little bit with this frame too. I hope I won't forget to do that. Okay, back in a minute with the technique card.